Going to give you a quick overview of our John Deere 5560 series lower glue-in kit. You should get the pieces you see here in front of me, an instruction sheet, adhesive, and a tucking tool. This tucking tool comes in handy for around the windows and other places, wherever the upholstery meets another piece of upholstery. Like this piece right here goes in underneath the window. There's about a 1-inch piece of sheet metal there that this tucks underneath, and if it starts wadding up on you or curling up, you can take this tool and you can sort of work it in there underneath it and back and forth a little bit and smooth it out. When you do glue these parts in, do not glue under those windows about the top 2 inches, because then you have trouble forcing that extra material up there where it's supposed to go. So if you leave the adhesive down a couple inches under those windows, this material is easy to work into place. I want to talk a little bit about the material of these parts. These are made out of perforated vinyl. This is what they call multi-brown or P-Boss. It's the original John Deere 5560 series color. There's holes in this. I don't know if you can see it because of the pattern. It's sort of a speckle brown, but these holes are in there so the sound can pass through the vinyl and be absorbed into the foam on the back. The foam is a special 2-pound density polyester foam made specifically for sound absorption. There's approximately 113 holes per square inch, and it's 18% open, which means 18% of the material has been removed. We also have, like the original kits, the original 55 and 60s, they had all these hot wire cuts on them. We have the same cuts, same thickness of foam, so these are very similar to the kits you get at Deere. We feel ours fit a little better. We've made a couple changes on these things, make them a little easier to install. When you do put these things in, you have to use this spray adhesive. When you use this stuff, make sure and shake well, because a lot of the rubber in the adhesive itself settles out on the bottom. You need to get that rubber mixed up with the solvent so it works properly. You have to spray both surfaces, spray the foam and the metal. Very important. When you set these things into position, they're not repositionable. They're stuck. As soon as it's a contact adhesive, it's like Formica adhesive. When you glue both of those pieces, you put them together, they're not going to go anywhere. We do have another kit called the Quick Fit kit that is repositionable. They're plastic back kits. We put a silicone sealant behind those things and you can slide them around. Gives you quite a bit of time to get them into position. You don't have to worry about wrinkles. This one is significantly cheaper, and if you've put them in before and you've had experience with these things, they look fantastic, they go in great. It's just you have to align them absolutely perfectly to come out with a good product. And these things are all die cut. They're precision made, so the parts do fit perfectly. You just have to make sure and get them aligned before you let them touch that adhesive. They're all die cut. They're exactly the same. If you buy a part from us this week and you buy a part from us 5 years from now, it's going to come off the same tool. It's going to be cut exactly the same. Like I said, they all have the hot wire cuts, the bevels. All these bevels and these V-cuts are really nice because they help for alignment and positioning. Plus you get a nice crisp corner. Some of the people we compete with don't do all these hot wire cuts, and their corners are real round, and it doesn't look real well. But the biggest problem is you do not have alignment. These corners are so critical for alignment when you install them. So these numbers you see on the back of these things, this one had just dropped off, but you see all these parts have numbers on them. These numbers indicate the order of installation, so go ahead and use those numbers and make sure you get them in the proper order. Use significant amount of glue. Those things have to stay in there for years and years and years. This is a high temperature adhesive. Some kits that are sold on the market, not ours, but other kits are sold without a high temperature adhesive. And if you leave that tractor sit out in the sun, you're going to have a lot of issues with that stuff coming back loose. This particular adhesive is going to hold through thick and thin. So we feel this is an exceptional kit for the price. So shop around, and this is the one you're going to buy if you're money conscious. If you're not and you're not experienced, you'll go with the Quick Fit.